Know him? Did you just happen to come across him when you?
Oh no. I've known Chris for probably 2 years. He's been part of the Love Evolution, that has swept the country around Dr. Paul's campaign, and it started in Arizona. In fact, I'm the one that came up with the logo, the Love logo.
The more it appears that this was really planned, that it was almost
it was more planned than you think.
Really?
We worked with the Phoenix Police Department. We talked to them. They came down to our studio Friday. They have a squad. They used to call it Confrontation Prevention Squad. Now they call it Community Service. But we've gone through this for 15 years with them, and we said, look, we're going to come down. I'm going to do the radio show live. We're going to be broadcasting it. And I'm going to have a firearm. I had a 9mm on myself.
Well, as a matter of fact, I think I can show that.
It was Thursday that I called and talked to Al Ramirez. He's the representative of the Phoenix Police Department.
Yeah.
And we were discussing, we've been around this rhetoric that was building up around William Kostrick that did this in New Hampshire. And we knew this from 15 years ago when Janet Napolitano was U.S. Assistant Attorney that prosecuted the Viper militia out of Arizona and how that was generated into something it wasn't. So I talked to Al and I said, look, we know where this is going. So we want to make sure that we come down, we be peaceful, we demonstrate the right of the people to carry their firearms and the Phoenix Police Department protecting of our right. They knew that this was in their best interest. They wanted to help. They assigned him to me. He never was more than 4 or 5 feet away from me, and we had law enforcement around there to protect our rights to carry our firearms at this protest. So,
wait. You just said they assigned him to you?
Yeah.
This man was, that African-American gentleman was assigned to you?
No. The police officer.
Oh, a police officer was assigned to you. Oh, yeah. I see. The whole thing was planned.
Absolutely. You guys are so easy. What we wanted to do was to make sure that people around the country knew that law enforcement in Phoenix, Arizona protects our rights. They weren't upset, and they're the ones standing a few feet away from us. Oftentimes, the citizenry are better armed than law enforcement. They need us on their side.
But isn't there something terribly disingenuous about putting people on like that? And isn't there also something a little bit dangerous about playing these kind of games with what I imagine is a loaded weapon?
We know what we're up against, and we.
Well, what are you up against? You were the only one there with weapons. What are you up against? You were the only one there with weapons. Ladies with brooms?
Oh, no. We're up against a tyrannical government that will rob the next generation as long as they can get away with it. If you listen, you go to freedomsphoenix.com, the top story is the interview I had with this young man, and I gave him every opportunity to explain himself. And quite simply, he understands that his generation is going to be plundered until there's nothing left to plunder. And his message is that when you do that, at some point, there will be resistance.
You mean Chris? The interview you're talking about is the interview you did with this guy, Chris? Yes. Where is he, by the way?
Hiding from you.
But it looked like through the entire interview he was laughing and joking, and he really wasn't taking this whole thing.
We're all friends. We were having a good time. And the event was more peaceful. The police officers, they understand that, too. When you have these people coming in by the bus loads, they're to create a scandal.
But nobody has a problem.
We keep them peaceful.
I don't have any problem at all with you having 1,000 guns if you want to have 1,000 guns. And I believe in your cause, and I believe in the fact that you're a libertarian. The only thing I'm questioning is whether you have to do it in such a disingenuous way by having a fake...
What was disingenuous?
I'm not finished. You're having a fake interview with a fake guest
it was real.
under
it went out
fake
live.
Circumstances, pretending that you're interviewing some guy you don't even know, and we've got video of you in the back room actually planning the whole thing.
Oh, no, we made it very clear that we knew each other on it. Even the clip that you played, I see him all the time. Is he wearing a firearm all the times that I see him? This is not a secret.
All right, does he really believe this stuff, by the way?
Oh, yeah.
He does, okay. Yeah. I'm not saying he doesn't. It's just because of the way he answered the questions, and he was laughing and seeming like he was ha-haing.
If you're not having fun advocating for freedom, you're doing it wrong.
Okay. All right, well, you know what? I've enjoyed the interview.